Greetings everyone and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. Welcome to today's collective energetic read, my darlings. Keeping in mind, we're reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We're going to go ahead and get started right away, my lovies, by honoring and thanking. User discretion is advised. What have you been watching, my lovies? I'm getting, when you watch like those like mass murder things or stuff like that. For some of you, you've been watching a lot of murder stuff, my lovies. And it's like murder mysteries and stuff like that. What's up, my lovies? What's up with y'all? What's up with you? What's up with Paul, my lovies? What's up, everybody? But welcome, my darlings. Welcome to today's collective energetic read. Again, we're reading collective energy, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're reading multiple energies at one time. If you need to book a private read, you can do so in the description box below or in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes, your bookings, my lovies, your donations, your contributions. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your love. Thank you for all of those who voted on the poll. For some of you, if you're not registered, for some of you have to register for something, or you have to re-register. It was present in your yesterday's read and it's coming back. And for some of you, have to register, or Spirit's going to ask you to register or re-register. It's important for you for some reason that you re-register or register something that's expired for some of you. But it's going to be very important for you for some reason. But for those of you that does not apply to, if you turn on the notification bells, my lovey, so you know when your sister friend is posting, especially when it comes to the community boards, I noticed that it gets shown to a lot less people. I look at the algorithms, my lovies. I study this work, my lovies, because I love you, my lovies, and I'm no jerk, my lovies. And you're not either, my lovies. And neither is someone has a fever, my lovey. Someone has a fever, someone with a fever. But or feverishly doing something. But in the community boards, I put up a poll and you guys voted, and so we're going to go ahead and we're going to now, not stripper polls for the perverts in the field who all they think about is strippers, but a voting poll. We put up a voting poll, and you voted that you want to know or you want Spirit to share with you what the purpose is for your soul in this particular moment. And I love that for you, my lovies. Nala, what's up, Nala? I knew that you would, and Nola, New Orleans for some of you, I knew that you would pick something that I'm like, look at my lovies go. Look at my lovies grow. My lovies are the shit. Anyways. Moving on. My lovies are the bomb, my lovies. Bomb.com out here. Anyways, no fears and all. So sweet. I love it. And there were a couple of people that did vote for what do others think about me. And I want to honor that a little bit for those that I would say, my lovies, I put it out there because I knew it was out in the field, and I wanted to give it a fair shot. I wanted to give multiple angles of life a fair shot. But maybe this is going to answer it for you. We're going to get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. You can honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough, my lovies. Let's get started. So for those of you who are worried about, if it has to do especially with if you're worried about someone that has a final say in something, for example, Spirit was giving us just before starting, everything is happening for a reason. Just before starting, Spirit gave us, I was interviewing for this role that I'm actually overqualified for, but the manager of this role, it was weird because I was getting really, really good vibes from the whole situation. But Spirit gave us something that she said basically that I was going to feel disappointed by this woman. Even though that but I'm anointed, so I'm not worried about it, but that I was going to feel the disappointment because of the action she was going to take to be fake and steal information from me. She wanted to interview me just to get information from me so that she can implement the ideas I had without giving me the position I deserved. And then never calling me again. She ghosted me. After we met like in person, and then we had a video conference as well. And again, she was taking notes, and I'm like, wow, like I've never seen someone so diligently take notes in an interview. And that's because there was a reason for that. There was a reason for it. So this person, I'm not sure if this person doesn't feel adequate in her role, or like she has the imagination. I mean, I did just finish a whole program on my subject, and so I have a lot of ideas to share. But this person didn't want to be, Spirit told us, this person didn't want to have me there because she would feel like I would outshine her. So she denied me a spot because she didn't want me to outshine her in a space. And then on top of that, she wanted to make sure that she interviewed me, not because she was genuinely looking to interview me. She was actually looking to steal my ideas. That was her purpose behind seeing me in person. So I'm like, wow, that's really, I can see why you say I'm going to be disappointed, because that is really disappointing that a human being would do that to another human being and not see how that's going to accrue some type of, then this is not the first time this person has done something like this. So it's not really like that she did it to me, so she's going to get karma because she did it to Truth Nunez. It's just because it's time for her to stop losing her mind in competition this way and denying people fair opportunities that I could probably do her job, and that's what she was probably seeing. And that's not okay for you to steal from somebody, steal ideas, time, energy, efforts, and then try to belittle them and ghost them. So then I called her just to see what she would say, and right away I could tell like there was a weird tone in her voice. She's like, why are you almost like, why are you calling me? And I'm like, I'm calling to check up on the application that I put in 2 weeks ago. And then actually the interview, you told me that you would follow up. I wanted to see how it would go. Obviously I didn't say it this way, but she's like, I'll get back to you. I'm gonna get back to you. But she already stole everything she needed. She stole everything she needed. For some of you, again, we are all a collective, so that's what Spirit gave us right before starting. So for some of you, if you are worried, especially if it's about a situation where, for some of you, someone's going to have a car crash that did this to you or something like this to you. For some of you, if you're worried about, for example, it's like, I want to know what this person thought about me because I'm interviewing for this position, or I want this new position, or I want to be elevated in my role. For some of you, you may want to consider other avenues. That's what Spirit's saying. For some of you, don't think too much. Again, it depends on what, for some of you, if it's really, really related to work and you want to know what they think about you at work because you want to be promoted. That's how it came in for some of you. For others of you, if you're worried about people just in general, I doubt that you are, but I think it was more like a work thing, like almost like, what do people think about me at this particular time because I want to do a good job and I want to be promoted. For some of you, you may do too much of a good job and people may want to son you or daughter you to keep you in a position while still stealing information from you. I'm just the messenger here. As your sister friend, I will tell you, I was with Verizon for almost 8 years. No, it was 8 years. I was with them for almost 10 years. I left on my 8th year. In all corporate settings, they'll tell you, if you leave a company and you go to another company, you're more likely to not only get a promotion, but you're more likely to also get paid more. There's something there for somebody. I think for some, you wanted to know because it's actually something really important. It's not like just, oh, what are the gossipers thinking about me? No, it's actually like you really want to do well in your role. But for some of you, it's coming in this way for a reason. It's coming in. I've had great managers. But sometimes people want to protect. There was one manager that I used to work with, and she would always tell me, job security. This woman got fired when we had a major layoff. But her thing was always job security. And it was, she would even withhold, like, literally, she would withhold information from others. And she said, it's job security. Go find it yourself. Go find the information yourself. And I'm like, how are people supposed to... Why? Like, for me, I'm not that type of manager. I'm not that type of person. I think that there's enough to go around. I'm not afraid. I'm not in a scarcity mentality. Even when I have to be simple, like, it's like, I share freely. I'm sharing. Look how much I share on here. It's like everything will be compensated at some point. And if you're living in such a, in such a rat mentality, that really tells you about yourself. I don't know. That's how I feel, my lovies. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. For some of you, there's a work situation. You may want to explore other avenues. Again, I always wanted an account manager role with Verizon, and I was way overqualified. I was so loyal to that company. And I got turned down twice for an account manager role with them. And I had multiple account managers roles after I left Verizon. So it's just, again, it's up to you to explore that. For some of you, they're saying you're being treated like a doormat. I know a lot of people that are willing to put up with a lot of stuff just to say they have a role. It's up to you, my lovies. It's up to you. You're in control, my lovies. The only stopping you, and the preliminary spirit kept giving us, the only thing stopping you is your fear. For some of you, the only thing stopping you is the fear of your peers. You're thinking too much about what they're thinking about you, and you're not thinking enough about, wait a second, I am way overqualified. If you are, my lovies, if you're not, if you know you're a novice in a situation, reel it back a little bit. But for some of you that it's like, I can run circles around these people. I know these processes in and out. There has to be a good reason besides what the people are thinking for you to stay there, especially if you want to grow. Because for some of you, you want to grow. For some of you, you really want to grow, you want to expand. Maybe you want to go into an account manager role. Maybe you want to go into something about the public sector. You want to go into the public sector. For some of you, you may need to jump ship. You really do. Yesterday, in class, we were discussing, the name Ashley came in yesterday's reading. And then it's curious because in class, a woman, she wrote about Ashley Madison. And for some of you, the name, clear those throat chakras. The name Ashley could be significant for some of you. And she wrote about Ashley Madison. And why does Ashley Madison bother you for some of you? She wrote about Ashley Madison, the website that promotes adultery. And that in 2015, they had a huge data breach. And I think that's why, they tried to attribute the CEO quitting to the fact that he had an account with Ashley Madison. And for me, it was like, wasn't it the major data breach that people saw 35 million accounts on their credit card, a cuckold. For some of you, there's a man being cheated on. Credit card company information, addresses, everything was exposed. We are on the internet. For some of you, someone's search history is being monitored and they're going to be charged with attempted murder. It's 3 people that are going to go down, a female and 2 men, and something about Benjamin, but a female and 2 men, they're going to be charged with attempted murder. For some of you, the letter A, things will never be the same, and the letter A is spending too much time and too much money on divination. For some of you, the letter A, whatever A is to you, it's significant for you in some way. The letter A, and you'll know if you're constantly buying readings, the letter A is spending way too much money on divination. For me, I cut people off if they're doing too much. Also because, especially if you're relying too much on personal readings. For example, if you buy yourself a tarot, in ancient times and in the traditions, you can read every day for yourself. Like, what's today gonna look like, or what's to look out for? And you take a card out, or even these collective reads, because they're kind of picking up on spirits guiding this. So it's not like we're focusing on one person all the time. Spirits guiding it as to what people need to grow. Some energies are really stubborn, especially if you're doing tarot readings like once a week, every couple of weeks. That's too much. Even for me, even once a month is too much. Once a quarter is still too much. Maybe if you're moving through a lot of changes, once every 6 months, okay. Once a year, ideal. Why? Because it's for your birthday. It's for an annual renewal. What do I need to look out for? And it doesn't have to be on your birthday. You can set a date of the year. Like every year, I'm going to pay for a good tarot reading or a good energy reading. It's not about the tarot. It's your whole energy. I'm going to pay for a good energy reading on this day of the year, every year. There are people that want to do it like consistently, every week, every day, every couple of weeks, every few weeks. And even that, Spirit at some point will cut you off. For me, if you come to me, it's like at one point I'm going to cut you off. Especially in the beginning when establishing the energetic bond, I find that I start to work with people a little bit more frequently, and then they kind of like let go after a while, and then they start to stretch it out a little bit more. So like I have people that do visit me like every year. That's been like the theme the last few years. I have people visiting me more frequently in the beginning and then less frequently as we spread out in our energies, and they start to get to more doing the work and less focusing on what's to come. The letter A is doing too much. The letter A is doing way too much. It's almost like trying to control. For us, we're not controlling destiny here. We're reading what Spirit gives us, the energies that are coming in. I have no desire to project anything and tell you, be careful what you think, because you're going to manifest this in your life. For me, my gift does not work that way. My gift is, I am reading what's to come. This is not going to manifest in your life if it was never for you. If it was for you, that means it was already there, and that's why I'm reading it to begin with. For some of you, it's very important, because I think the letter A is trying to play with destiny. Then they're also trying to pay for hex work. They're trying to pay for spell work. Like, someone's just doing way too much and not focused in the moment. I'm just a messenger here, my lovies. Living in fear. For some of you, there's someone who's doing spell work every single night on you. They went to a bookstore and got themselves a book. Or for some of you, this is what you did, my lovies. So now they're working with a team of people trying to do spell work on you. For some of you, this is someone that felt rejected by you, or this is what you did, my lovies. You felt rejected by somebody. Someone rejected someone's love offer, or they tried to. This is someone that in the past, in December, this person came to you and gave you some type of gift. It was a poisonous gift. It was hexed anyway. They had negative emotions to begin with, but now and something about a Laotian, now they're plotting to harm you in some way. For some of you, so it's like, when was it? Do you not see why you were rejected? How can't you sit for a second and say, maybe this is why? Look how crazy I've gotten. Because for some of you, Spirit said this thing was supposed to end a long time ago. This is a connection that like should have ended a long time ago. It should have just been like, nah, I'm good. Like, it's not like that. I'm not interested. And it should have just been that. But this person got in their feelings. It's like in their feelings. A creepy person. It keeps coming in with a creepy person and the letter K for some of you. Who lied and said they had sex with someone they did not have sex with. And for some of you, someone lied and had sex with someone that they said that they did not have sex with. So you got to figure these things out, my lovies. I love y'all, my lovies. I love y'all. Anyways, let's do it, my lovies. Get to it. To the altar, your unconditional love and your mercy. Your sister friend started her dry fast, my lovies. A dry fast for my ass. I slept in today, my lovies. Your sister friend started her dry fast, my lovies, because I said to myself, you're gonna do 3 days of juicing and then 7 days of dry fast? Just going for the dry fast. So we're right there, my lovies. We stopped eating yesterday. I mean, we didn't eat yesterday. We were drinking stuff. But today, we're not doing anything. We're gonna do a dry fast from today. So technically it started yesterday, last night, but we'll call it from Thursday to Thursday. We're going to do a dry fast. So no eating, no drinking, no nothing. So if you want to join us, my lovies, you can join if you haven't eaten already, or maybe you'll see this tomorrow and you can join tomorrow. Whenever you join, it'll be lovely to have you spiritually with us, my lovies. Anyways, to work through some negative emotions for the collective, my lovies. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. The bribes have been declined, my lovies, and the hitman quit and the hit woman quit too, my lovies. The hitman quit came in like 3 times. The hit woman quit came in like twice. And someone has lice. To the to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. You're not that easy to kill, my lovies. Or someone around you. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. I tell you. To mi abuelito Felix. And you see how I'm saying it? Some people take this. This is why sometimes, my lovies, if you'll notice, I say this is not a joke, my lovies. This is not a joke. Because for some come to spiritual work as a jerk. The spirit's saying as a jerk and as a joke. I'm channeling a part of somebody that they take death and human life as if it's okay to just kill off. Or to plan to murder them. Like someone's a delusional. For some of you, delusional energy was very in the field. I'm channeling, again, I get to channel all types of energies and I know how to get out of them. But for some of you, there are some jerks in the field that think this is funny. They think that killing and stalking and harassing and obsessing is funny. They really do. I'm channeling a part of it, but I have to emphasize it's really not a joke. And I'm kind of chuckling because these people laugh. For every one chuckle I'm doing, these people laugh their ass off about these types of things. This is how mentally not okay, spiritually not okay these people are. And even this discussion here in their energy fields, they don't give 2 fucks. These people are so out of touch. That's why attempted murder is in their field. That's why an attempted murder charge. It's like, and then they start to go into rhinoplasty. Then they tried to change their fucking fingerprints and the whole fucking 9. It's like, what the fuck? Losing their minds. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. For some of you play the guitar, my lovies. Or your family or a family member. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango, something about Sandra, to Shango, to Yemaya, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Elegua. Something about honor killings, to Elegua, to Oshun, to Ogun, to la Santa Muerte, to Kalima, to Ma'at, to all of the trusted loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all the trusted loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth. Something about Lawson, in love and truth in judgment, in love and truth and courage. Something about Slauson, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my... Ooh, we slowed down a little bit there. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you and we love you. You know that it's true. My lovies, get to it, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. For some of you, my lovies, there's a yoga... Something about a yoga retreat came in. This yoga retreat's been very present for some of you. Trust the right thing, my lovies. For some of you, you're not trusting or you're about to not trust something that you're supposed to trust. And you're mistrusting something that you're trusting something that you're not supposed to trust, and you're mistrusting something that you're supposed to trust. Whatever that means to you. Or something about a trust fund baby. But what is up, my lovies? What is up, hot stuff? How's it flowing? How's it going? And popping and cracking, my lovies. Well, reading for you, we have musician energy in the field for some of you. 23 energy. So we're reading for the 24th. We're reading for 2-4 energy. 2-4 Eli. What's up, Eli? What's up, Eliana? Enigma Ingram. Inner chi. For some of you, someone gets drunk all the time. That's why they're losing their mind. For some of you, this man, something about mañas. This man, bad habits like smoking cigarettes, a lot of drinking. There's someone who is like never really sober. They're never ever sober. This is someone that likes to cry on your shoulder for some of you. This is really tough energy to be around. It's like, this is someone's a depressed drunk, my lovies, and they pretend like they're living a normal life. This is a functioning drunk. They go to school. Someone goes to school. I don't know. Someone goes to school drunk. What is this? Yeah, that took a turn. Anyways, my lovies, I hope someone gets support that they need. If this is you or someone around you, I really do hope that they get the support that they need. And but they're greed. Someone drinks out of shame. They drink out of shame. They like to play the Bane. Something about Bane. They like to play the blame game. Boom, by good, my lovies. 24 energy, Emily. We have new portals opening up. 6 energy is all about success. 6 energy brings in success in crowds, but it also brings in a break. So for example, in close-knit communities like a family or people that consider themselves family, 2511. These energies tend to bring in a break. So you could be feeling conflict in a group, conflict in the family, conflict in the couple. For some of you, a cuckold, someone's being cheated on, a man. But it's a bit about Amanda. But it could bring in conflict in the couple, conflict in the home. 6 energy is all about taking the time to reflect and then coming back together a little bit later. 6 energy can also bring in the death of somebody. So for some of you, you could be learning the death of somebody. 6 energy is all about death, especially when it comes to close people. 6 energy brings in the death of a family member or someone that's relatively close to you. In the preliminary and in yesterday's reading, Eleanor and something about Elaine, we did say that someone's going to be mourning. So for some of you, you could be hearing that someone's going to be mourning a death of somebody. So you have that, but 6 energy tends to be really great when it comes to work situations. It brings in success outside of the home. It brings in, it's almost like that 6 of Wands energy, which Spirit's showing us in my mind's eye. So for some of you, there could be success when it comes to community projects, things that you're doing outside of the home or outside of your close circles. You're going to have a great time in public settings for some of you. Things are going to go well in public settings. Inside of the home or closer to home, closer to your emotional space, things are going to get a little bit more rocky for you. And there's going to be a pause in a situation. 6 energy, again, brings in a pause, and then you come back a little bit later. And then coupled with that Venus energy, so for some of you, you could be hearing the death of someone's mother or a mother figure, or a wife, or someone like that. There was a car crash or a sudden a contract. Connor, Kaulo, or something like that. But Venus energy is all about the divine feminine, feeling beautiful, feeling nurturing to any energy, to any situation in your life, feeling beautiful. 2711 was on the clock. A little bit of a lie in a situation when it comes to a mother figure. For some of you, you could be discussing certain things with your mom, and there could be a little bit of a bill. Someone's discussing a bill. There could be an issue with a bill with a mom. But Venus energy is all about nurturing the mother, the Venus, the divine feminine. Ma'at has been very present, and so has Osiris in the preliminaries, and so has Isis. Sekhmet has also been very present for you. A lot of the Egyptian deities for some of you. Now I'm just going down the line. So now it's like, for some of you, you could be really into African mythology or cosmology, the waters of noon, the whole 9 yards. You could really be into that stuff. For some of you, you're really into it. And here we go with the payment gateways. For some of you, you're selling something and you need like some type of payment gateway set up. You could be doing like a vendor fair for some of you. I am getting like a jewelry maker. Boom, there it is. Getting to know truth, getting to know you, my lovies. What is the weirdest thing that your family does together? What is the weirdest thing your family does together? For some of you, ritual work. For some of you, you're since you were a child, you've been involved in ritual work. It came in your preliminary. Welcome to the club, my lovies. Unbeknownst to you, your family has involved you in ritual work since you were a child. For me, the weirdest thing that the family, I haven't created a family yet, my lovies. Your sister friend is so looking forward to being her little pregnant sister friend. You're going to see me sitting in the camera with a little pregnant belly, my lovies. But until then, I haven't created a family in this realm yet. But the family I was born into, the weirdest thing that we did together, again, ritual killings and everything, they didn't, I wasn't there when they killed stuff, like they killed, you know, chickens and stuff like that for sacrificial reasons. I was never present for those types of things, but I was present for the rituals that were supposed to kill me, like energetically speaking, or destroy my pride or destroy my character. And the spell work was actually a blessing, my lovies. The spell work was actually a blessing. Spirit always had the last laugh. It was supposed to prepare me for this, my lovies, and for a lot more. But for some of you, the weirdest thing that your family does together is probably ritual work. You do ritual work. For some of you, it's very present in the field. Graveyard magic was also present in the field. How do you wish to be remembered? How do you wish to be remembered, my lovies? I, Truth Nunez, wish to be remembered as a wonderful, beautiful channeler that channeled and read for many, many, many millions and millions and millions and millions of people. And a lot of things. I'm going to be remembered as such a versatile person, my lovies. I've done so much in my life. A versatile person. Do you have a hidden talent? I have so many talents, my lovies. How about you, my lovies? Do you have a hidden talent? I have so many talents that I wish to explore. That's why I've gotten to do so many things in my life, because there's so many things I like to do. There's so many things that I love to assist people with. There's so many different aspects of Truth Nunez that I just enjoy, my lovies. For some of you, it's a boy, my lovies. Bomba écoute. All right. How would you rate, bomba écoute, my lovies? How would you rate Anna? How would you rate Anna, my lovies? How would you rate your scale? You have a scale, my lovies? You have a scale? For what? How would you rate your looks on a scale of 1 to 10? Your sister friend's a fucking infinity, my lovies. For some of you, have an infinity vehicle. I'm off the Richter chart. I'm off the charts, my lovies. You're off the charts, my lovies. On a scale of 1 to 10, I was sent from heaven, my lovies. Can't put me on those scales. It's like shit. This beauty is inexplicable. Spirit is inexplicable, my lovies. All right, bomba écoute, on y va. On y va, on y va, on y va, va. Some of y'all be hanging with the prostitutes, my lovies. It just be like there. There's a prostitute that's there. It's like there. For some of you, your parents tried to hook you up with somebody, or a father figure tried to hook you up with somebody, knowing that it was only to sabotage you. They didn't want you to be with the person that you're supposed to be with. This is what's coming in for some of you. It came in the preliminary. A father figure tried to hook you up with someone they felt they can control. It could have been like a prostitute for some of you, or someone that they can pay money to. If it sounds like ooh, clear those throat chakras. If it's not prostitution energy in the sense of like, you know, prostitution, but it is like, get with this person for money. And this was someone that did this outside of your couple. For some of you, somebody set you up. But you kind of have an inclination that someone's like too in cahoots with your, it's like there's Ladybug and Chat Noir there's a French TV show, but it's a children's show, but I love it. I love that show so much. You should look at it, my lovies. Ladybug and Black Cat. And Black Cat's father is actually the villain in season 1 and season 2. And in one episode, he found out, or not in one episode. Actually, it came a time where in a few episodes, he didn't want his son with Ladybug. And he paid another female, a little conniving female, to sabotage his son and pretend like that's his friend. But she's a friend to nobody, and she was envious of Ladybug, and she wanted to destroy Ladybug. And so her and the child's dad started working against him behind his back to get him away from Ladybug, who was actually like his friend and was actually good to him. And plus, they were superheroes and they worked together, but they didn't know it because they had to keep their identities a secret. This is, for some of you, there's something like that happening. This is sweet. I hope you make the right decision. Yeah, you have a communication from a young brunette, because for some of you in Ladybug, this person's a young brunette. For some of you have communication from a young brunette. For some of you have communication from a secretary. For some of you have communication from paperwork. You have paperwork coming in for some of you. 8 of Clubs energy. For some of you have to renew paperwork, or something that has to be renewed for some reason. It's something official. For some of you, there's an official person delivering news to you, or you have to deliver news or paperwork to an official person to get some type of certification, a renewal of something. It's very, very pressing. It's very important for you. For some of you, this could have to do with your business. Thanks for the reminder, my lovies. This has to do with your business. For some of you, or a business license. You have to renew something and pay a little bit of money. A little bit of money is going to go out. For some of you, you can have a messenger that comes to you and pays you a little bit of money too. For some of you, you have someone who wants to pay you a visit, a young brunette. 8 of clubs. I'm smelling like artificial watermelon. Like bubble yum, but like watermelon bubble yum, like artificial gums, like watermelon scented or something like that, or fake scents, but like watermelon or something like that. Someone can like those bubble yums. It almost smells like bubble yum or bubble gum, but like watermelon scented. Take that how it resonates. 8 of clubs. You have a daughter. For some of you, you have news from a daughter for some of you, or a young lady around you. This could be a niece. This could be a young lady around you that wants to deliver some message to you for some of you. God has a lot of mercy for us, my lovies. Changes, 10 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds. You got changes. 10 of diamonds is an hour or so away from where you are. You're going to be traveling, or maybe half an hour or so away from where you are. You have big changes. For some of you, could be having a big purchase. For some of you, big changes in a situation. You could be moving homes, or thinking about moving homes, or just thinking about, for some of you, you're more in thought processes, because 9 of diamonds is kind of circling around this. So you could just be kind of planning something about pontification. You are planning about some type of big change, big travels, big moves. For some of you, vacations, temporary rentals. For some of you, you need a rental vehicle as well. An hour or so away from where you are, you want to travel, or there are big changes to come. For some of you, you're making big changes in a product line. For some of you, you could be making big changes at work. 10 of clubs energy. These big changes are going to bring you some type of like financial increase, because it is related to money for some of you. Jack of hearts. We have a brother, a friend, or a son. You have, this person's a liar. This person was also in your preliminary for some of you. So you have a brother, a friend, a son around you over the next 24 hours or so. This person, so here we go with this or so. Here we go with this, the Bank of the Ozarks for some of you. Here we go with this or so. Somebody can be in Florida. Something around New Hampshire is coming in for you as well. We have Jack of hearts energy. We have a brother, a friend, or a son, or a well-meaning man in a situation. But I don't know. This person, for some of you, this person lies a lot. This person lies a lot. A king of hearts, but you love this person. For some of you, it could be, for some of you, your father has children that are not your full siblings, meaning like half sibling energy is present for some of you. King of hearts energy is a well-meaning man. It's your father. For some of you, you could have protection from a sin, a misstep. You have Gemini energy, the choice, the lovers with the devil, Capricorn energy. Why does it make me want to cover my mouth? Addictions. For some of you, there could be a well-meaning man who suffers from addictions, and they could be struggling right at this particular time, and you're going to be talking to this person. Something about ergonomic chairs. You're going to be talking to this person. For some of you, a man with some vices who you love, but this person lies a lot. They have weird devices they want to show you. Again, directed energy weapons were present in the preliminary again for you. This energy comes in way too much, and someone's really out of touch, and they're having nervous system issues. For some of you, you may want to reconcile with this person. You could be reconciling with a brother, with a friend, with a son, or someone that has some type of like issue. Now you're gonna come back together again. Something about a gunner. 6 energy does bring in conflict in the family, but eventually you do come back together. 7 of hearts is a new beginning. It's a reconciliation. It's a pregnancy for some of you, and it's a little boy for some of you. A pregnancy. You'll be learning the pregnancy. Someone's pregnant and they're having a little boy. For some of you, you can hear that a Jack of clubs is in your field. Someone, a young man, someone that likes to look good. Jack of clubs energy in a private read is a young man that likes to look good, likes to dress well, likes to take care of himself. Could be rather immature. Or for some of you, this could be a female. Take it how it resonates, because we are reading collective energies. But this person likes to talk to you. For some of you, someone was missing you, or someone's been missing you. You have a lot of people missing you, my lovies. You're just like, you're a firefly. They can't catch you. But anyways, you'll be meeting up with a bunch of men. For some of you, you have a bunch of men in your field that you want to talk to, that you want to collaborate with. One of them had some type of an addiction or suffers from it still. But you'll be meeting up with this person. You'll be talking to this person about your projects, 10 of Hearts energy. You're going to be talking, or they're going to be talking to you about, the man that you love is going to talk to you about your projects, about their projects. For some of you, you'll be hearing from your father, or a well-meaning man that you love. I don't know if this person's necessarily like well-meaning. I think more your love towards them makes them well-meaning. So you want to have a conversation with this person, because this King of Hearts in the preliminary did come in with the Jack of Spades that I did for you. So for some of you, you know, you see your love for this, something about a Lucy. Your love for this person, it's like, you know, when people, for example, like I grew up with a lot of gangsters. I grew up with a lot of drug dealers. I grew up with a lot of people that were into some shit that I'm like, dang, I wish I had better fucking masculine example in my life, but this is what we're working with, and I love them. So like I knew, like, I would have deep conversations with these people. I would spend a lot of time with these people. But it came a time where Spirit needed us to distance ourselves from each other. For some of you, it could be something like that, where like it's like you love these people so much because like that's all you know. That's all you like. They've always been there. But they don't live like you, or eventually they don't. But you have projects with these people. For some of you, you have something about Betty Crocker. Some of you, you got a crock pot going. I'm seeing like sausages and something about that. For some of you, you could be making something like a something about, it's almost like a jambalaya of some sort. Or like I'm seeing sausages and rice and like something like that. Like, what is it, like an etouffee or something like that? Anyways, you got that in your field for some of you. This is for you, my lovies, as a female, Queen of Clubs energy, or for your partner. You got success. For some of you, you have success when it comes to meeting up with a well-meaning man. For some of you, new plans. Like if you're getting to know a new friend, a new person, this is especially if it's a female to a man, a ladybug, cat noir, French in English, black cat. This person's a well-meaning person to you. You're going to get along. You're going to be able to support them. You're going to get along with a new person you're meeting. For some of you, you have a new friend in your field. In this present moment, something coming in very, very quickly. 10 of Spades is in this present moment, meaning like no more than 72 hours. You're going to see your mama. For some of you, your mama or an older female. You have a lot of ancestral energy present, my lovies. Queen of Spades energy is your mama, is an older female around you, an older aunt for some of you. For some of you, you could be hearing news from somebody, a family member and their son. For some of you, you got joy, you got happiness here. Jack of Diamonds, you have a lot of communication coming in. You're in very communicative spirits. Communication coming in, a messenger. You have to travel not too far from where you are. For some of you, you're traveling to see your parents. For some of you, your parents are traveling to see you. They could be telling you that they're traveling not too far from where they are. And for some of you, international travels. Eventually, you have distance travels as well. For some of you, international travels, regional travels. For some of you, you could be making plans to go see your dad, your mom, people that are far from you. Well-meaning people far from you. For some of you, there's a well-meaning couple, a new couple that you're meeting that has international, like foreign origins than you, but they're well-meaning people. For some of you, if you're in really like beautiful spirits, my lovies. You're in really, really beautiful spirits. You have 3 jacks here, so you have a lot of conversations, strong discussions, but you're going to come to some type of an arrangement or an agreement, especially with an older couple that really loves you, my lovies. There's a new elder. For some of you, a new elder and a new elder. For some of you, you have a new couple around you, or you're about to, and these people are really well-meaning people. I really like them. I really, really like them. These are people that can help you with your projects, or you're working with these people for some reason. And I really like them, my lovies. They're really good people. They're really sweet people. Your ancestors are protecting your travels, especially travels not too far from where you are. We do have 2 queens here, so we have a little bit of a issue when it comes to this young person here, Jack of Clubs energy. For some of you, you could feel a little betrayed by someone who likes to look good, likes to take care of themselves, a little immature. or your parents could feel like this person did them wrong, but everything's going to be all right. You have 9 of hearts and the success. These are the best energies to be in. And despite the fact that anything else is happening, you have a lot of discussions. You could be, again, discussing something when it comes to an elder, or you're discussing something when it comes to your family, when it comes to your parents. For some of you, you could be, again, having arguments, but they're not arguments as in like we're fighting. These are arguments that are worth having. These are like serious arguments. Like, okay, we need to negotiate these projects that are going to affect mom, or are going to affect dad, or are going to affect these elderly people. Or for some of you, there's just well-meaning older couple around you that are helping you with something. And it's like, okay, we're all having really strong conversations. Everyone, you're in really negotiating energy, but you're doing it from a very loving space. It feels really loving. We do have 2 kings. So you're under wise counsel and you have success. Oh my God, you have success, you have joy, you have happiness. What else do you want in my life, my lovies? In my life. What else do you want in your life, my lovies? It's our life, my lovies. Your success is my success, my lovies. I want to see you successful. I want to see you not stressed. I want to see you doing the best, my lovies. Okay, enough. We have 1-7. We have 1-8. We have... You're not in too lovey-dovey energies for some of you. For some of you, you're focused. You're focused on things you got to do. You got your projects. It's just really focused energy on communication. A lot of communication, a lot of well-meaning people, people that want to send you messages, people that need to talk to you, people that are at a distance from you. For some of you, you may have an unexpected travel, a late flight you got to take somewhere. King of Diamonds energy, international travels, regional travels, foreign movement. For some of you, Japan is coming in. Japan could be significant for some. You got a lot of movement, new projects. You're going to be very happy. You're in beautiful spirits. I love it. We don't even have to cover anything. This is great. I love this. This is great. This is beautiful. It looks good on you, my lovies. I love it. Have fun. A lot of movement here. A lot of love movement here. Movement based in emotional things. I love it. I'm almost like feeling like it's like you're looking for something more for some of you. There's nothing else to see at this time. Everything looks good. Everything looks good, my lovies. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. You're blocking communication with somebody. You're blocking communication about a contract. You're not gonna hear about a contract anymore for some of you. For some of you, we did say Spirit doesn't want you to worry about other stuff. 4611. For some of you, you're gonna stop talking to somebody about a bullshit contract that they never was gonna offer to you in the first place. They just wanted to listen to all of your fucking ideas. It's like, thank you very much. That's they just wanted to steal all the ideas. Aria, this person who is immature and sincere. For some of you, you have news from somebody else, though. Another contract coming in. Spirit's like, don't you worry about a damn thing. Keep going, keep moving. Keep moving, keep pushing, my lovies. Keep pushing, and you got to go not too far from where you are to speak to well-meaning people. I really like it, my lovies. I really, really do. I really, 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 really love you. Dun, 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 dun. The energies feel so good. We're going to work with Panther Oracle. We're going to work with the Panther Oracle, and then we're done, my lovies. We're done. 4705. You're going to protest. You're in protest energy. Inadequacy. Sue. And attention. You may need to sue somebody, my lovies, for stealing your fucking ideas and then leaving you to fucking... And Ida. And something about Idaho. Something about Ida and something about Idaho. Someone's suing, someone's protesting. This protesting energy, activist energy has been very present for you, my lovies. You're protesting. You're in activist energy. What a French bulldog. For some of you, there's a cute French bulldog that you really like. Someone has an idea. I told you, everything is about your ideas. People trying to steal your ideas, intellectual property, my lovies. Spirit keeps the tabs. It doesn't matter if you don't have, for some of you, especially someone that, like, I'm like, wow, that lady's cold. That lady's fucking cold. What a cold jerk. Like, how can you be so heartless? Pretending like she was liking me. And it even felt weird that she wanted to drag out so many interviews. I'm like, something feels weird. And Spirit's like, yeah, it does. It does feel weird, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Inspiration, suggestions, and vision. People want to take your fucking suggestions, your visions. And now they're afraid. Now they're afraid. For some of you, people are afraid of your vision. This is what's coming in. For some of you, people are afraid of your vision. Depression, phobia, and paranoia. For some of you, someone could be afraid. Oh, irrational fear, Felix. The irrational fear has been very present for some. People doing things out of irrational fears. Like, for example, thinking that someone's going to outshine you. And so you try to leave them out and not even think about how that affects their life. That's why you're going to have a fucking car crash. Because you do this before. How do you do shit like that, my lovies? How does people do stuff like that? I get fear mode. I get it. But shit, my lovies. Some people don't have, like, their fear makes them do really dumb things. For some of you, someone's goal is to ruin your eternal love or to make you feel like you don't have eternal love. Someone's goal is to set a trap for you. I told you, for some of you, you have an elder, someone you're supposed to be trusting, and they're setting some type of weird trap for you when it comes to love. For them, it's for you to not feel like you have an eternal love somewhere, because that energy is very precious. Love energy is such a rare commodity. It really is. We got eternity, consistency, and your soulmate. For some of you, someone's goal is to block this feeling, to block this energy, because again, this could be a group of friends and a cuckold, someone got cheated on. Purpose, expectation, and destination. The goal is to block you so that they can gain. So they can gain from having you blocked. They can gain from your energy by having you blocked. This is what's coming in, and having you stressed. These are people from your past that you don't have good memories about. Six of Cups energy in the reverse. For some of you, be cautious with anybody that says they want to compromise with you, who you don't have good memories about. Their goal is to try to overload you by blocking your feeling of love. They want to try to overload you by making you feel like this person or someone or a group of people are now stressed. Something about Arnold. Because for some of you, someone could be setting up weird... certain things come in that it's like, I can't believe some people think someone's son, this is someone's son that's doing this, or someone's, it's like calling you son. I'm saying like son. Someone calls you son, but some people's ideas give me like a headache. It's like, how do you even come up with this concoction? How do you even come up with this stupidity? How do you come up with this stupidity? How do you come up with this fucking stupidity? Like, how does this happen to you? What happened to your imagination? Cautiousness, sign, and insidious. A bad sign. Someone got a bad omen as soon as they try to do something. Dullness, disappointment, and isolation. Loneliness. And some type of good news coming in. That someone needed to stop something. Break, pause, or stagnation. Jesus. This emotional manipulator, this King of Hearts in the reverse. I told you I didn't feel this person. For some of you, there's a King of Hearts who's not a King of Hearts. It could be a dark-skinned man. The King of Cups can also be a really, really dark-skinned man, or someone with really dark eyes, or really, really dark lies. This is someone they wanted to compromise with you. This person's having some type of change in position. They're also having some type of change in health. Or this person has a lot of health problems. But their goal was to try to overload someone else. In this present moment, this person's having memory loss issues, I am getting. It's like when you start, because the devil, when you start to play with stupid shit. Their obsession is with gaining some type of energy from you. So they've been doing research on how to gain some energy from you. This person is in all types of toxicity, all types of addictions. I am feeling someone's right hemisphere. They're confusing the right hemisphere for the lesser. It's like And something about Lester the molester. It's like the right hemisphere is confused with the left hemisphere. Someone's having spatial awareness issues. They think it's their drinking. It's not just their drinking. It's not just their drinking. It's not just their drug abuse. Someone is having some issues, especially on the left side. They're stressed with a lover, amant, amores, amante. For some of you, it did come in. For some of you, you may know that some men are on the low, and they don't like that you know that they're on the low, my lovies. For some of you, there are men who are on the low. Men or women, take it how it resonates. But the women, at least they don't seem, their energy is not so crazy as the men. There's a man who's losing his fucking mind. Who's losing his fucking mind. A dark-skinned man for some of you who had a dark plan. Because for some of you, you may know that this person's on the low. For some of you, or a son. Yeah, they have some type of toxic love here. Un amante. Somebody loves their lover. Someone has a mistress or a mister that they love. Thoth, chaos. Thoth is blessing you. For some of you, your intelligence. And I told you, a vicious man, someone with vices, addictions. I'm not kidding, my lovies. Someone with vices, a vicious man. How's our camera? A vicious man, someone with vices. Homme vicieux, a vicious man, someone with vices, with addictions. I told you. I'm not kidding, my lovies. I was never kidding. These people think everything is a fucking game because they're going insane and they don't take a serious thing in their life. And then we have this young man here too. A garçon blanc. A young man, this jack of clubs, who has some type of luck when it comes to an idea. They're going to get blessed and they're going to be satisfied. Because this man wants to bless somebody. They want to give someone aid. There's a young man who wants to come in and give someone aid, knowing that this stalker, psycho, is stalking someone to harm them. This is like stalking. In the preliminary, it came in, they were afraid of a seer exposing them. And so they wanted to harm a seer. For some of you, this could be this type of psychopathic energy. And they actually came in as a sociopath. So this is someone that in the community could look like they get along with everyone. Like they're a social butterfly. They talk to everyone. Mind you, this person's a fucking psycho. In this present moment, this person's having health issues. There's a blonde female involved in the situation as well. I told you, a woman and two men. And something about Ben. There's going to be support. For some of you, there's support coming in. Financial aid or some type of aid. Someone's kindness, mercy, charity, kindness. From someone that could have, it looks like someone is an insider in this team. This person could have hurt you, but they're choosing to help you. For some of you, there's someone that had an idea and they're going to come in, jackpot, fortune, or reward. They want to do something nice for somebody. And this devil energy with this 9 of Pentacles energy was present in your preliminary too. So these people were like desiring to, I don't know what type of weird rituals these people do, but they're going to lose. And there's, guess who's here? Guess who shows up? The judge, the lawyer, the officer, a detective. Homme de robe courriel. This is someone in a judicial field. This is someone in government in some way. This is an officer. This is some type of defense. There's a defense attorney involved in a situation too. They're going to need a defense attorney. It's like, this is what's coming in. And they're going to get bad news. This was in the preliminary too. These people think it's a joke. They were going to get bad news. They were going to, and they're going to have to, because they went to the extreme, but there's going to be a legal matter resolved. And for some of you, there are new relationships with a legal institution, and there's a spy. There was a spy or a spies involved in a situation. And to have the strength, Leo energy, force, la fuerza, a lot of judicial energy. These people are being spied on. Again, the gang stalkers fell into their own trap. The gang stalkers, the obsessors, the psychos fell into their own trap with their fucking addictions. Fell into their own trap. Instead of working on themselves, fall into their own trap. Someone's lover is overloaded and obsessed and upset. For some of you, you could be leaving some messy people behind that didn't want you to leave them behind. So they wanted to cause problems for you. For some of you, attempted murder was in the field, I have to tell you. Again, these are people, for some of you, that felt rejected by you, and so they started to plan stupid things. But a genie is involved. A genie is blessing this. We have Ganesha energy has been very present. I had a dream about Ganesha. I had a dream about Krishna. Was it Krishna or Ganesha, my lovies? It was Krishna. But Ganesha is very present too. And Ganesha was present yesterday. These three people, their goal was to have someone overwhelmed. These are people you don't get along with for some of you. These are people that you have no good memories about. These are people that it's like, if you left them in the past, but they're like, no, I don't want to be left in the past. Their goal was to make you feel like you didn't have love. For some of you, it did come in the preliminary. Your whole community supports you. I support you, my lovies. You support me. The love you share with me, that's like, wow. It gives me chills because it's real. These are the type of people, they didn't want you to feel that. They don't want you to feel real love. For some of you, these could be family members. I have to tell you, my lovies. They wanted you dismembered for some of you. I have to tell you, my lovies, but I got to tell you. This is what's coming in. If you made it this far, there's something. This is what's coming in. I just have to tell you what I got to tell you, my lovies. They hate your light. They hate your light. They wanted you to not have luck. They hate your light, my lovies. They hated you since you were a child. I have to tell you. You withdrew from these people, or these people can be having withdrawal symptoms as well. So they try to it's like you're trying to harm somebody, but you're also trying to clean yourself up. For some of you, you inspire these people because you actually live a good life, and their resolution is also to try to clean themselves up, but also harm you. This is what's coming in. Quit, awakening, and rejection. They feel rejected by you. I told you these people feel rejected by you. They never deserved you to begin with, but they feel rejected by you. They have a memory of when you once compromised. For some of you, you once compromised with these people. You compromised with their lies. But they want to implant a false memory as well in your mind. These people have done this before. They've manipulated your thoughts, your memories about what happened, about what did not happen. But you persevered. Challenge, endurance, and a resolution. You persevered. This wants to be the number 33, the number 20, the number 52, the number 53, the number 54. We have Leo, Sagittarius, and an Aquarius who are blocked. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aquarius who are blocked, and they're going to get bad news. For some of you, these people have been on to this for quite some time, and these are family, or they're after your legacy, or these are people that are after your energy and your life force. This is what's coming in. They want to drain you. They want your money. These are people that could pretend like we have history together, like this, that, and they failed. The Geminis. I was seeing a Gemini in my mind's eye. Gemini energy. And Taurus energy. Temperance angel, I felt you. I felt you, my lovies. You're an earth angel. This energy does not play. You're an earth angel. So they can't, it's like, that's why they say, your family, the one you're born into, is very different than your family, the one you will create. That's what will pass on your legacy. Because with every generation, something changes. It's like an upgrade, a system change. It's like when I was reading this thing yesterday. It was, they found a new species of orcas. And the scientists are, wow, this has never happened before. What the fuck are you talking about? People evolve all the time. There are new species of humans walking around. We just don't say it that way. Not everybody is the same, my lovies. We all channel different frequencies. It's like you're a new species of something. And you have to leave the nest. Like the birds get kicked out. Why? Because you bring in a new consciousness. You don't fit that nest anymore. This is what's coming in for some of you. For some of you, people were trying to harm you over fucking money. And they're defeated. A Taurus, a Virgo, they're defeated. When it comes to trying to do something, calling it love. Because of your love, because of your self-love for some of you. because you don't put up with bullshit. Self-love is not I'm always in love, I'm always smiling. That's bullshit. Self-love is I accept all of myself. I love all of me, and I find the beauty in all parts of me. All aspects of me are beautiful, and I know that. And I don't need anybody to validate that for me. And if they can't respect that and honor that, that's fine. They can go and love themselves somewhere else. I'm going to go and love myself somewhere else, because if you don't treat me the way I deserve, I'm moving on. This was all a dumb strategy. Actually, this was a strategy to teach you a lesson about stopping accepting things, pretending like you were okay, like everything is okay. For some of you, you're really beautiful, my lovies. You're all beautiful, but for some of you, it's like, I love this. I love this for you. Accepting that like everything is all right. This was a lesson that Spirit had for you, so that you just stop pretending like everything is okay. Everything's just okay. Everything is okay, even when you know it's not okay. I was listening to this man talk about a lot of things that he saw Diddy do. All of a sudden, everybody wants to fucking turn on Diddy. He's like, where the fuck were you when he was doing this? For me, I've always been known as like a truth speaker. I've always been known as a truth speaker. In work situations, that's why certain people, they're like this person, and even when I don't just speak it, I just me being there and living authentically, they're like, wow, like holy cow. When something is not okay, it's not okay, my lovies. When something is not okay, you have to speak up on it. Just to be in stability or in harmony or acceptance or feel accepted by others, that's not our goal here, my lovies. A lot of people accept a lot of bullshit behind closed doors for money. A lot of bullshit. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. This was a lesson for you. You're going to get really good news about a situation. Encouragement, miracle, and a surprise. Spirit's encouraging you, my lovies, to not fucking compromise with these bullshitters from your past. For some of you, they're bullshitters from your past that want to compromise with you. And it's like, if you really start to think about it, they're like, these are the type of people that show up. Remember when this and that, even come up with some bullshit. For some of you, we've seen bullshitters saying that you had sex with them when you didn't fucking have sex with them, or people lying to you and saying that they didn't have sex with people that they did have sex with. I don't need those types of liars in my life. For me, Truth Nunez, I really don't, my lovies. I don't need friends like that. I don't need family like that. I don't need those types of liars in my life, because I'm trying to live to a higher standard. And that's how I am, my lovies. And that's how some of you are, my lovies. It's like, nah, the lies drain your energy. The spying drains your energy. The toxicity drains your energy. That is why people look at me and they think that it's like, how old are you? No, like it's difficult for them. They're like, how old are you? Wait, what? No way. Like, no way. No, it's like, it doesn't even make sense. Why? Because I took time to detach, to detox. I took time to go within, to do the inner work. It was a lot of fasting, a lot of working out, a lot of mental training, a lot of discipline, a lot of going places where Spirit's like, trust. Use this as an intuition exercise to trust. I'm taking you all the way over here. Let's go. Why are we going there, my love? Let's go. It's like I had to let go. A lot of years of sacrificing escapades, sexual escapades. There are people that want to date me. I know it's not gonna go anywhere. They're not serious. They jump to the next one right when it comes around. Do you really want to date me? You're just a clown. You want to date whatever approaches you. You're not even in flow. Whatever comes to you, whatever seems attractive for that moment, and then if it doesn't work out, you can move on real quick. I'm not looking for that. For some of you, this is where you're at. I'm just a messenger here. Loyalty to Spirit first, and that makes people fucking angry. It makes them furious. That it's like, oh, you don't want to put up with our bullshit? No, I don't. I really don't. No offense, my love. They take offense. No offense. They take offense. They're mad. They're unpleasant. People that love to live in this energy. Why, my lovies? Why? They want you to have this memory. They want you to feel, for some of you, they want you to feel like, for example, if you hung out with these people, at some point, you could have been in this energy too. You could have been with them. You could have been about the bullshit with them. For some of you, you never really were about the bullshit. It's just these people never knew you and they tried to project onto you. They were blinded to you. They were blinded to who you were. They really didn't even know you. They presented you as angry, as like aggressive like them, as a liar like them. And it's like, you weren't even seeing me. All you were doing was seeing yourself. Now that I've detached from you, you don't even know how to approach me because you never knew me. This is what's coming in, my lovies. They were blinded to the fact that you were a sweetheart. They were literally blinded to the fact that you were a sweetheart from the start. They tried to paint you as something that you are totally not. I'm just a messenger here. And that's haunting them. They're haunted by the false memories of you. For some of you, someone's haunted by the false memories of you. And they try to approach you. They're like, how can I get into your space? They want to come in and coach you about something. This could be a coach of something. Someone wants to come in and coach you. There's a life coach involved in a situation who's a nightmare or who's living through a nightmare. Because they wanted to gain from you. They want to coach you to try to gain from you. It's like, in the preliminary, it came in, they want to school a master who knows more than them. Twice. It came in twice. 45. They want to school a master who knows more than them. I don't give a shit. Gavin. I don't care if these people are 45, 72, 66, 23. And they're stalking you. They're always watching you. They're always watching you. They're learning from you, stealing from you, watching you, not giving credit where credit is due, pretending they're going to come and school you. Please stay away. Please stay away. How many fucking times? Sneak peek, curiosity glance, and stalking. And they're stressed because of their fucking obsession. Because they're like, dang, I still can't get to them. Dang, my reading of the books in Barnes & Noble and stalking and seeing if I can do some witchcraft on them, that's still not fucking working. And dang, they know everything I'm doing. They know about the curse work. You saw how that slipped out? They know about the curse work I'm doing. Because some of you, you know. And it's like, I'm protected by God. I don't know who the fuck you believe in. This is what you believe in. But you go to church. You go to church. Imagination. It's all in their fucking imagination that this curse work is ever going to work on you as an earth angel that you fucking are. Jesus. Daydream. They're in their fucking daydreams about you and these ideas. Someone's just in their imagination. They are living in their imagination. I don't know what kind of book they read, but I think something has to do with affirmations, and they think that they can like affirm things into your life, and these stupid books that teach people you have to go through spiritual lessons. Not that they're stupid, but they kind of are. The spirits are saying they're stupid, so we're gonna go with that. These stupid books that supposedly teach you like the law of attraction, The Secret, affirmations, no. Practical practice. Get your ass into the spiritual lessons. Start learning, start growing. These people live in sickness and they think they have control in your life. Someone with fucking 17 surgeries. Like, how many surgeries are that you're going on? You're going on your fucking 7th surgery. You think you have control over somebody else's life? You don't even know how to control your own damn body. I'm just a messenger here. Stupid ass strategies to supposedly take care of you, or somebody wants you to take care of them. For some of you, someone wants you to take care of them. Someone you have no good memories about that always manipulated you to believe that something was love that was not. They want you to take care of them in their old age. For some of you, this could be an older person. This is what's coming in. Yeah, this is from when you know from your childhood. The number 22 could be significant. Your origins. Some type of libation needs to be paid because there's evidence on these people, what they did to you. Some type of detective or a strategist, planning, prediction, mind reading, a third wheel, another person involved who wanted to gain from this too, but there's evidence on this third wheel as well, and they're all fucking stressed. People that pretend to be blessed and helpful. Leave us alone. Please leave us alone. This is what's coming in, my lovies. Find your way home. Leave us alone. Thinking that they have control over you with their stupid ass witchcraft. Like, your mind is fucked up. I'm telling you, I'm feeling their minds, and it's like, they're trying to read your mind. They don't even have the time. They don't even have the mental capacity. They're not even clean enough. They're trying to read your mind. Trying to play mind readers in your life. For some of you, this is you, my lovies. For some of you, this is someone against you. It's like, what the fudge? You have terrible memories of these people always stalking you. You always felt like you were being stalked. It's like, what the fudge? Overnight, someone in their 90s, smile, you're on camera. They got caught on camera doing something dumb. An Italian or ravioli who's brainwashed. Is spring training. donate old clothes. They tried to hack your phone, obsessed mother effers, living in different time zones, immaculate conception, la patrona, some type of mob boss who has some type of wealth. And they're bringing stress to themselves for being nosy. This is someone who's bringing too much stress to themselves for being nosy. The letter J. There is nothing to worry about, my lovies. When it comes to nonprofit work, they are stalking someone. What did I say? What did Spirit give us? They are stalking someone, not realizing they are being stalked. The gang stalkers are being stalked. And the payment is due. And they're going to catch an attempted murder felony. They were working against you with others, but now they want to protect you. And what did I say? I felt somebody that was working with these clowns, and now they want to protect you and do the right thing. I'm just a messenger here. All of the downloads are coming in for a reason. I am not playing around. These people love to play around and pretend like they're gods in everybody's lives. I am just reading the energies. They got some serious shit to worry about. Like, they really do. They have serious shit to worry about. They have serious issues to worry about. And I have a gift. You have a gift too, my lovies. You have a gift. For some of you, you have the gift. You have a gift, a spiritual gift. A spiritual gift. And with that comes what? Protection. Because you deserve it. Souvenir, promotion, and delight. Because you deserve it, my lovies. Because you deserve it. Because you tamed your inner fight. You know what you're really fighting about. These people are losers. That's how they feel. I don't like to say those things, but that's how it's coming in. They feel like they lost for all the wrong reasons. The other day, something about a defamation suit for some of you. The other day, and something about a prostitute. The other day, Spirit gave us... they feel like a loser. They feel like they've lost for all the wrong reasons. It's like, there was no war here. You just became obsessed. Just say, I'm stupid and I can be. I can be. Something about Bambi. It's like, I got stupid and I became obsessed with harming the wrong fucking person and move the fuck on with your life. It's like, is that so difficult? Some people are so egotistical. They don't even see when it's like, I think you would want to lose this fight. Against an angel? I think you would want to. I would. It's like, if Spirit said that's enough. I mean, I'm not a terrible child to Spirit like this. I'm not, my lovies. I don't like to harass people, bother people. That's why I'm the type of person, that's why I don't get those little games of seduction of people where they're like back and forth and ghosting and all. You ghost me, you better be ready to never see me again. You ghost me, you better be ready to never see me again. And if I ghost you, you better know that there was nothing there. If I had the guts to play those stupid types of games, I don't play those games, my lovies. When it's a no, that's why I like to respect people. Because when it's a no, it's a no. Stop. Stop following people around. Stop stalking them. Leave them alone. It's really a serious thing, energetically speaking. Two of Pentacles, people with mental imbalances. Trying to fucking play with magic, and then they become disappointed. The Five of Cups wanted to fucking poke out. They're trying to cause imbalances in your brain, and they're the ones that are fucking insane. A King of Pentacles, a greedy mother effer, a Taurus involved in a situation who's always fucking stalking and spying. What are we talking about here? Stalking, spying, and lying. What are we talking about here? And a High Priestess who knows. It's like, what are we talking about here? And what did I say? The Five of Cups. What did I say? The Five of Cups. And they're perpetually disappointed. It's like, because someone is anointed. When are you going to learn to just go learn on the basics of life? Go learn how to wipe your ass again. Maybe that'll help you to restart. It's like, restart your lessons. And this is over. Death energy. Scorpio energy. The energy of La Santa Muerte. For this man, whoever the fuck this is going through some difficult endings in their life. And their father too, or something, or an organization that they work with, and they're going to be pissed off by some type of news they get really quickly coming from a legal institution who's going to protect, and who's going to pretend like they want to wine and dine them and offer them money that they can't turn down, but it's going to be a temptation. I'm not playing. I can feel it. I feel these people's, and their patterns are so basic. They're so basic. Anything for fucking money. They fall into any type of temptation. They're going to get an offer from a detective, and they're not going to be able to turn it down. Their search history is already being tracked, meaning they already have all of the information that what the fuck these people have been planning. Everything you do on your cell phone is tracked. And cell phones nowadays talk to each other. So if I'm standing next to you, you think you have a phone that you bought, a throwaway phone? No, 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 my lovey. I can access your phone from my device. That's why when the phones get near each other, NFC, you can pick up on somebody else's network. You can share photos. You can share messages. Hello. And they're going to be disappointed and ashamed. People, they study the wrong fucking things. Study the wrong things. They study the wrong things. This King of Swords. Look who shows up. Look who shows up. Look who shows up. This is the detective energy. This could be someone in the... Again, there's someone that's going to play these mother effers like a sucker. And another man is involved. And they're going to help heal a situation. They're following the divine light. And they're working all together. So it's like, then you fall. Now we have a whole setup here. Now they're all set up. They don't heed to the warnings. They don't heed to the warnings. Spirit gives a lot of chances, especially when it comes to attempted murder. Life is very precious. Spirit does not take the toll of life as if it's nothing. People say, I want to, what do they say nowadays? The stupid ass saying. What do they say nowadays? What is it, my lovies? Unalive someone. Like, again, trying to bring lighthearted energies with all these hit 'em up girls, hit 'em up guys, all these fucking people that do shit for money, kill others for money. It's like, when do you start to evolve as a human? It's too much. And then these are the type of people that they feel like they're competing with you. It's like, come on. Jesus. This gives me a headache. Excuse me, my lovies. This energy gives me a headache. Especially fasting. Because these people live in like... And then the problem is they walk around in their bodysuits and it makes them sick. Because these energies are so volatile and contradicting. And that's why the bodysuit becomes sick. Because the bodysuit is accepting... like, it's like contradicting energies. So then they want to go to like church and give money, and Spirit's like, but you're trying to kill somebody, and I know that. So and I'm always following you around. It's not like you go to church and that's the only place where you're going to find Spirit. That's not how it works. So it's like, now they're like, it's like a weird battle. People pretending to be good people, socialites, having conversations with people in daily life, telling stories, talking, not showing their devilish ways, devilish plays behind the scenes, and it's torturing them. Waiting for an opportunity to harm somebody. They've changed the schedule. It came in the preliminary. They're trying to change the schedule of when they're trying to plot this now, because they were on a schedule before. That schedule got thrown off. Now they're trying something new. The spiritual health crisis is real. And I got something about La Nuca and someone hanging themselves. Someone's going to commit suicide. And everyone's going to know. Cancer, Leo. Someone's going to commit suicide. Because again, who they pretend to be in the community, this person can pretend to be a good father, a stand-up individual, or a mother, or a philanthropist, or some bullshit. They always give. I always give to everybody. Do you? Something's gonna happen on the countryside for these people. Anyways, stay well, my lovies. Stay well. This is crazy. I was getting something, Spirit gave us, like when Diddy said, it's a witch hunt. Yeah, it was a witch hunt. It's not anymore. It's not a witch hunt anymore. It was a witch hunt at one point. It's not a witch hunt anymore. It's not a witch hunt anymore. Now it's actually justice. It's divine justice stepping in. It's not a witch hunt anymore. People have been doing witch hunts for the last X amount of, how many centuries now? Demonizing people with spiritual gifts. It's been a witch hunt. It's been a witch hunt. demonizing people with spiritual gifts, demonizing with people that have the ability to read signs, demonizing people with intuitions that have supernatural abilities, because you want to keep your lies and your unstable society, your mentally sick society. It's not a witch hunt anymore. Now it's an exposure. Now it's a decision. Now it's a Two of Wands. Now it's a change in direction. It's not a witch hunt anymore. It's not. Now it's justice. Now it's balancing. Now it's ma'at. Now it's not a witch hunt anymore. The witch hunts have been going on for a really long time. Now it's justice. Now it's balancing the scales. I'm just a messenger. I would tell you if it was a witch hunt. It's not. It's an awakening. Anyways, my lovies, stay well. The letter X could be significant for some. For Juan. For Juana. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well, because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies. Arnold wants to come in too.